business with you. They break open your house one time, they rape your mother, they rape your father, they rape your brother, they rape your sister, they rape your auntie, they rape your auntie, they rob you of all your jewels, they take your car if you have a license firearm, they take your firearm, and they go on with that. And those that are supposed to vote for this bill, for the next year, you all are pleased and it's okay with that. What are they smoking? You cannot come and tell Saieed, well, hear this now. Saieed, mass mandatory, here we go. It come to an end. And then you come and tell me, here we go on side. If you go to the supermarket, the grocery, or the malls, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you go in a pharmacy, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you're traveling, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the transportation hub, you have to wear your mask. If you're going to church side, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the school side, you're wearing your mask. If you go to a barber salon, you go to the theater, you're wearing your mask. Which dum-dum in Trinidad and Tobago will go in a theater and buy a popcorn and a juice and sit down and wear a mask? Thanks! If every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm gonna be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots. Real Talk took the initiative to find out suppliers of wheat in the world that National Flour Mill could go to. So now Romano is saying the company is not going to raise any price in the near future. Why? Why? Is it because the S-boss and they realize now that, hey, it is in the public domain that we could go right Mexico and buy flour and wheat? We could go right China and buy wheat? I am about change. And thus far, Real Talk is very effective in Trinidad and Tobago, coming towards making changes for the citizens. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez have urged the population to appreciate and be grateful for the availability of the utilities. This, as Gonzalez recalled, time in his life when he had to fetch water using a bucket from a nearby river. Gonzalez, I want you to understand something. I want you, Mr. Gonzalez, to understand something. You are being paid thousands of dollars by public utility, by the finance ministry, to govern WASA. Come on. To govern WASA, I want you to understand that you ain't going in no office for no free code. You are being paid. Do not tell me that I, Saieed, have to be grateful for the water I get it. Let me tell you something, Gonzalez. Every 4 months, I have to pay $400 and I get water once a bloody month. So don't come on a media briefing and say, Saieed, you have to be contented. You have to be happy. Marvin, the next best thing for you to do is to resign and get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saieed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. Remember, viewers, you are viewing the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. So we always tell you, viewers, to share our live stream. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube. Every night I say that Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. On YouTube, it's City Real Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live. So viewers, remember, I'm also a licensed money lender. You're looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem, it's not a problem, it's not a problem. Our numbers will be on screen shortly, viewers. Remember, Real Talk is also offering you 4% on our fixed deposit savings with us. It's 4%, imagine, 4% per year. So at the end of every 12 months, you're going to get $4,000 interest on $100,000. Multiply that by 5 and it's $20,000. So, so viewers, contact our office, set up an appointment, come down and talk to one of our staff members. Now viewers, Real Talk Executive Rental, Range Rover, Porsche, Benz, BMW. You're looking for an executive ride for your wedding or for a function, it's not a problem. You can contact us also, viewers. We also have live streaming for you. We have DJ also. You know, one complete package. So if you have a wedding coming up, it's the ideal thing. You're getting a Range Rover to drive out your wedding. You're getting a Porsche to drive out your wedding. You're getting live streaming, a video package. You're also getting a DJ for one price. For one price. So Trinidad and Tobago Real Talk is growing. We have Real Talk Executive Rental. We have Real Talk Equipment Rental. Remember, you can also be a member of Real Talk Credit Union Information, viewers. So we have it. We have Real Talk Security and Intelligence. We have Real Talk Real Estate. We have Real Talk Finance and Investment. So Real Talk is growing. Real Talk is growing. I will tell you something, I will tell you something. With all the crime rate that is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago, this is one businessman who ain't afraid no bandit. You know why I tell you that? You know why I tell you that, viewers? I know my God. I know the power that I possess. You see, I just do spirit work. You understand? I just do spiritual work. They just call me a drinks man, a voodoo man, a drinking man. You know? I do business about bandits, you know. All I feel I want to run down, not a problem. All I run in. But while all I running in, all I get, all I take also, So when you make up your mind to rub side, make up your mind to get blind, to get a decay foot, a decay hand, part of your body decaying, make up your mind to get that. I am not just a normal businessman out here. I keep saying that. When they made an attempt to kidnap my son, 3 of them blind and 1 dead, you know. 3 of them, let me tell you something, I just make statements, you know. I don't just come on my platform and make noise, and no, I just make statements. And it is followed with action. It is followed with action. So bandit want to threaten me? No, don't even call me and tell you. See that incident what took place? Where bandit calling a businessman and demanding money? You feel like a 5-year-old child or what? You feel like going secondary school? You feel like in primary school? You study how to talk and demand? No, don't come around me with them nonsense. I do business where you is. Let me tell you something. If there's one thing you can't do, you can't hit that spirit. You might see it, but you can't hit it. But that spirit could slap you down. It could slap you down. They could run you off the road. They could cause you to go blind. They could decay parts of your body. I'm being real with you now. You know why I'm being real? Because the pundit know about bad spirit. The pastor know about bad spirit. The imam know about bad spirit. The Roman Catholic know about bad spirit. The Shango Baptist know about bad spirit. The Orisha Baptist know about bad spirit. Everybody know about bad spirit. This is why it is being real on my program. So that's why when I tell you, when you have a spiritual problem, you want to know what's going on? Call me 339-1670, set up an appointment, come and see me and we go deal with it. We go deal with it. I didn't come here to skin and grin, you know. God put me here for a purpose, and I will serve my purpose to the best of my ability. So viewers, updates. Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali have stated that notification of the purchase of a townhouse in Shirvan Road in Tobago by himself and his wife were filed with the Integrity Commission in 2019. Rowley made public the declaration and extract of the confidential form showing the purchase of the property, which showed his Integrity Commission declaration of income, asset and liabilities for the year ending December 2019. Opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa said Sawa Barataria MP Saddam Hussein wrote to the Integrity Commission in 2021 claiming Rowley failed to disclose the purchase of 2 Tobago townhouses in his Integrity Commission declaration form. She cited a report which claimed the Commission found that Rowley breached the Integrity in Public Life Act by failing to disclose the purchase. However, the Commission said there was no criminal offense and no action could be taken. Prasad Bisasa asked if the Commission chairman was seeking renewal of his post or whether another commission had sought silk. She added that the matter is going to court. So viewers, now I'm going to tell you something. In public life, anything you buy, you have to declare it, you know. In public life, everything you purchase, you have to declare it. You have to declare it. However, Rowley denied the opposition claim the form includes a handwritten list of properties and when they were acquired. So here we go. Goodwood Ridge, 1985. La Joqueta Villa, 2011 and 1989. 1 Woodbrook Place, 2010. Mason Hall, Tobago, 1968. La Vegas Times Square, what appears to be 2012. In Shirvan Road in Tobago, in the Hines Development in 2019. So viewers, this is a serious matter. It is now unfolding, and we are going to keep you up to date with this as it comes to light. Moving along. The Council for Responsible Political Behavior have stated that opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa light them up comment was inappropriate, insensitive, and a breach of the code of conduct. A breach of the code of conduct. Did he ever listen to any of Dr. Rowley's speeches? So Kamala said, light them up in a comment, and there is a breach according to the code of conduct. So what about when Dr. Rowley said in the parliament now to Monilal, now we take it on the pavement. We go deal with it on the pavement. You know, they might go say nothing. You know why? You know why they wouldn't say anything? Because they're covered under parliamentarian privilege. So you could say it in the parliament and you go get away. But if you come outside and you say it, well then it's a breach, code of conduct. They're real funny, you know. They're real funny. It also deemed the Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali July 13 language about Prasad Bisasa as insensitive and inappropriate, adding it could be regarded as derogatory. Some big words? Yes. A statement on the matter was issued by the council secretary, considered several complaints as possible breach of the code of ethical political conduct. The council stated that it received 5 reports about the words used by Prasad Bisesa, and the UNC should go on his meeting when she said, so when the criminal invade your home, draw your licensed firearm and light them up. Empty the clip. I don't know why it is that they are making it such a big issue. I don't know why. So let me ask you this. Let me ask the general public this. When a bandit enters a policeman's property, listen carefully here. When a bandit enters a policeman's property, what does the policeman do? And he have license to kill? You know what makes the difference, Trinidad and Tobago? A businessman and a policeman. You know who have more options? The policeman. Why? Because he's a policeman. His life is at risk because he is a policeman. But being a businessman holding a firearm, technically you are not at risk. You are not at risk. It's sad, you know. It's very, very sad. You see, what we as citizens don't understand, our homes are being invaded. Ministers, they have bodyguards, they have security 24/0. 7 days a week, 24/0. A bandit would think twice before going at them. Listen to me carefully. A bandit will think twice before going into a policeman's property. Because he knows that he's a policeman. But a businessman now, they're going to come straight at a businessman. Because why? He is a businessman and he's not a police. If I am talking nonsense, call in the program 238-6716 and tell me I am talking nonsense. Let me tell you something. Crime could reach up to 500 killings for the day. You think any minister bothering with you? You think any minister bothering with you? When a minister's son lost his phone, when a minister's son lost his phone last year, I believe, they found it in Lavantil, I believe. All right, that's a long time now, right? How much officers went looking for that phone? A phone. They went looking for that like that was hot bread. Think about that, Trinidad and Tobago. This is, let me tell you something, crime is not about political party, you know. Crime is about human beings entering into your property whether you like it or not. And they doing to you what they want, not what you want, what they want. One senior officer would say, protect your property at all costs. And next one would come out and say, if you have a licensed firearm, be careful how you're discharging it. So who have more options? The bandits? It seems so. It seems so. It's only facts I am bringing to you. You analyze it. You analyze it. So Trinidad and Tobago, we are going for a short commercial break. But before we go for this break, viewers, before we go to this break, let me tell you something. Vinod, where? You're hiding? You continue ducking, my friend. Let me tell you something. The more you continue to duck, is the more Saieed will make it public. For your friend, and your family, and your children, and your girlfriend, your business place. I tell you, I will continue highlighting it until Allah bring all the money for me, or Allah bring all the vehicle and drop it in my property. I have my character intact, you know. Says you to keep yours. Also, with the vehicle, public vehicle. This is the vehicle he drives in. This is the vehicle. PA 578. I tell you, anybody bring that for me is a reward, you know. Whether it's a police, whether it's a bailiff, as long as they bring it, they get a reward. So the more they run for me, is the more I will light them up. Raquel Sozano. Raquel Sozano. Honey, the more you run and hide, is the more I will put your picture up on television. Whether your friends and family in my arrow, or whether in tongue your friends and family is, they would know it's your character down the line, not Saieed. You owe me, bring my money. I tell you, bring your extra and drop it in my compound. You refuse to do so. So you refuse to do so. I do know I had to do public extra. You refuse to do what you had to do. I do know I had to do. That's the extra. PCM 9482. 9482. You run and hide, and the public go know. So I'm looking for Narissa Mohammed also. Narissa, darling, we had a discussion. Let me tell you something, viewers. We had a discussion with all these people, you know. And they fail to act, you know. Hence the reason why they're up on TV. It's giving me great pleasure to do this. It shows how big you are. When you wanted to borrow money, you come back to me. When you want to borrow your money, you come, you talk, we sit down, we had a discussion, not a problem. You sign up your documents, you collect your money, and you're gone. You feel Saieed wouldn't put you up on TV. You feel a lawyer letter could stop me. Lawyer letter is stopping me, you know. They're quite telling all your one time. Because the lawyer didn't lend all your money. And all didn't sign no agreement with the lawyer. Because first thing the magistrate will ask you, you borrowed the man money? Yes, so why didn't you give back the man the money? Just like that. Did I end up in court when all paid my lawyer? And all paid me for wasting my time? I know I telling all you. You have your Toyota Corolla, drop the vehicle. You have my money, drop your vehicle. That's where you as collateral. Trinidad and Tobago, I'll tell you something. You see, when you do this and you end up on television, your character is broken. You cannot go by nobody and get even $5 borrow to buy sugar for your tea. Because people can tell you if you go inside, you will rob me too. And you make your way bad. But nevertheless, Vinud, Narissa, Raquel, God don't sleep. God don't sleep. God don't sleep. Come back. Remember when Nicholas was hiding? I remember Nicholas with the gold Almira? Nicholas hid for 3 months. 3 months. I said, Nicholas, come and talk to me. I remember when I aired his picture up on television. Nicholas, come and talk to me. Come and talk to me. Call my bailiff Friday. I say, bro, go so and pick up the car. Bailiff pull our record, he pull our police, and he gone, pick up the vehicle, and bring it for me. I show right here on television, I show you how we got the vehicle back. You run but you can't hide. Run but you can't hide. And anybody driving the car with a bailiff or a police see them on the road, they're taking it. And if all they sell the vehicle now, let me tell you something. When my bailiff sees that vehicle from the person all they sell, it's all you in fire heat, you know, not side, you know, I get back the vehicle. It's all you have to find money now. So if people come behind all and wherever they do all that, that's not my business. You see what I doing here? I cool with that. Trinidad and Tobago will know here we're going on. You see them people? Them people is no good people. All you put all yourself in this hot water. Not me. All you. You feel let me tell you something, you borrow money from me and you want to duck and hide, you don't have that with Saieed. The entire population of Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, imagine if you're from Trinidad and you go to Tobago on a vacation. You know, thing that going on, hey, use the girl or use the boy, rob Saieed. Or let can't pay, or let jet boat, or let come to vacation in Tobago. Hey, Trinidad and Tobago, that's sad, you know. That's sad. Anywhere you go, people know you. All around Saieed. How it's organized, eh? All put all yourself in that pot of water. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear different views on Stand Your Ground legislation after this.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. RealTalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the RealTalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at RealTalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of RealTalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Independent Senator Varma Dayal Singh have stated that he has been a victim of crime 5 times and will strongly support any policy or legislation to enact Stand Your Ground defense by citizens. There has been comments and discussion ever since opposition leader Kamal Prasad Bisesa promised to introduce legislations for Stand Your Ground if the UNC wins the next general election. While many support it, at least 2 attorneys have spoken out against it. Come on. Attorneys represent criminals. Attorneys represent criminals and individuals who seek legal advice also. We're not here in Keith, Scotland. How come Keith, Scotland not saying anything about this? The coal pot man, the bicycle man. How come he not saying anything about this? No. However, Attorney Martin George called on Prasad Bisesa to address concerns on a proposed Stand Your Ground legislation and ensure it was not tainted by racial bias. George, I feel you make a mistake. When a bandit come into your home, that have anything to do with race? Does that have anything to do with race when a bandit comes into your home? Because Indian robbing, African robbing, Spanish robbing, Douglas robbing, you name it, they're robbing. We in modern times, we on social media platforms. You see who committing the robberies. I won't point out one group, no. It's a multinational. All race. All religion. So it's nothing to do with our racial bias. Nah, George, I expect you better than that. I never expected you to make that type of comment. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. George said that without proper understanding and careful consideration, the implementation of stand your ground laws could create more problems than solution. The government has since rejected calls for stand your ground legislation to fight crime, especially home invasion, with the Prime Minister saying it could allow some people who hate others to use it for legal murder. I want to tell you something. We have heard about a lot of police officers, we're talking legal here now, eh? We have heard a lot of police officers shoot their girlfriend, shoot their wife, turn gun on themselves. Policeman had fireman, lost it. Anything come out of these things? George, anything came out of these things? We talk about a legal holder. Legal holders. Protective service individuals. So a legal fire could go both ways. Both ways. Ministership could go both ways. You could be a minister and help your community, and you could be a minister and choose not to help your community. So it's not about racialism. It's not about creating problems. It's about finding a solution to the problem. That is the whole thing. It's about finding a solution to the problem. Come on, George, you're a big attorney. Think. The law is controversial, particularly in the US, and was a major factor in the Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman's case in April. There was also debate about it in the US after two people who mistakenly approached homes were shot. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
It have a set of people like they don't read properly or they don't listen properly. Kamala never say that stand your ground law is going to give everybody a firearm.
Correct.
She said for the qualified people, they will get firearm. And most of them people is business people who
Correct.
have business and so forth.
Correct.
Not the Tom, Dick and Harry, they who they on the street who don't have nothing. Plus you have to go through a whole set of this and that on the form when you're applying for your gun license.
Yes.
Those study George singing for his supper. And for all them people, I want to know, long time one man was to come in your house to rob you and rape you and kill you. Now it's 5 and 6 and 7.
Correct, correct.
So you don't want when you have your gun now and they come and all of them pelting bullets at you, not to empty the clip, by empty the clip and load a next clip too.
Thank you, my friend. Because they're moving with air in Cathedral Amen area, St. Augustine. In St. Augustine, I have heard complaints. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bandits coming into your property. So what you gonna do? If you have a licensed firearm, all you gonna do is pow, and you gonna run back and duck under your bed? Eh? You gonna let go one gunshot with 8 men, 5 of them have gun AR-15, machine gun, submachine gun, you will come out with your 9mm or your revolver, pow, and then you will run back under your bed and hide? George, I want this to go back to you. I want this to go back to Rowley. I want this to go back to Hines. That is why when Gary came out and said, one shot, one kill, everybody started to rage at the man. The man knew what he was saying. The man knew what he was saying. No bandits moving by the carload. When they come to your property, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 4 or 5 of them are automatic weapon. And you telling me now, I must run under the bed and hide? Well, there has to be some, let me see. All those graduated clowns. Highly intellectual graduated clowns. That is what all is. Empty your clip. Martin says a racial and biased statement. Really, Martin? I don't want to believe you're an attorney and you're using those statements. I really don't want to believe that. It's sad. It's sad that you put racialism into it. It's really sad for an attorney. Now, Naparima, going for a break just now. Naparima MP Rodney Charles has criticized the Prime Minister for failing to acknowledge that the Stand Your Ground proposal can benefit people. As I say again, ministers have bodyguard 24 or 7 days a week. Each individual that is around the Prime Minister that calls himself a bodyguard or a Secret Service individual, they have firearm, licensed firearm. Licensed firearm. Now, Rodney Charles, he challenged Dr. Rowley to bring an alternative policy to stand your ground as the government were incapable of coming up with well-reasoned policies to address crime. Listen to this.
And the question reacts. Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar has put forward a policy initiative. What is yours? Are you satisfied with the present state of home invasions and the status quo relating to that matter? Speak up, Dr. Rowley. Come out of your hiding and tell us an alternative policy that makes sense. Clearly, you cannot rely on the status quo.
Now I'm going to tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. Crime presently is not about UNC or PNM. It is not about the UNC people or the PNM people. It is not about the UNC constituency and the PNM constituency. You know why? You want to know why? Because both UNC and PNM constituency have robberies. What they have? Home invasion. They have murder. They have prostitution. They have drugs. They have guns. Who don't like what I say? It's your problem, you know. Because this is a reality we facing in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. I was a victim of crime, you know. Thank God those 4 of them ain't doing crime again. So that's 4 less in Trinidad. And I'm proud to say that. 4 less in Trinidad. The gimme gang at half here, all want to play mad wrong side? Not a problem. I will show you what madness is all about. You afraid? I take it down all without gun. Because when you get blind, you can't do nothing. When you're 2 foot start to decay, you can't do nothing. Doctor can't help you. What are you going to do? I don't feel like talking about mouth, say? So hear this. He stated that many law-abiding businessmen and women have been waiting for years for a licensed firearm. And they are at the mercy of the policy system and criminals. Listen to this.
I fully support Kamala Prasad-Bissessar in her desire to level the playing field. The opposition leaders call for law-abiding citizens to have more access to legal gun ownership. There are many law-abiding businessmen and women waiting for years for licensed firearms and are at the mercy of the TTPS bureaucracy and at the mercy of our criminals who have guns, illegal guns. So I support a call.
While the Commissioner of Police refused to sign firearm users license for individuals, Dr. Rowley talking about who paying 40,000. That is what he's talking about. Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago is under siege right now. They live in fear. But Dr. Rowley studying who paying 40,000 for FUL. Use the Minister of what? Minister of what? Trinidad and Tobago. Use the head of the Security Council for Trinidad and Tobago. What plans do you have? What plans does the Commissioner of Police have? Or let's study who paying 40,000. Or let's study which businessman bringing in a million ammunition. Do something about the crime. Let me tell you something. Police working hard, you know. Police working hard, you know, to do what they have to do, you know. That's why you always hear me saying, police are licensed to kill, you know. All you know what I mean by that? Do your maths. Let 2 and 2 be 4. Not 2 and 2 be 1 or bigger 2. No. Charles asked, what is wrong with that? As at the moment, the law is if a man invade your house, you have to use something they call reasonable force. What is reasonable force? Listen to this.
The opposition leader has also said that she will bring legislation to Parliament to create a specific criminal offense of home invasions. This will involve increasing the sentences for larceny, burglary, serious assault, unlawful entry to your properties, whether it be your home or your business, and that you will be able to use force without retreating. What is wrong with that? I quote the political leader. At the moment, the law is a man invades your house and you have to use something they call reasonable force. Reasonable force is too subjective a proposition involving police officers determining what is reasonable.
So we in Trinidad, they say the police using excessive force. Good? It's a big thing when police make a raid. Video cameras, phones coming out and taping all over Trinidad. But when a bandit break open your house and rape your daughter, rape your mother, now they're raping grandmothers. How they call that? That's easy force? Fathers sitting down and watching their wife and daughter get raped and can't do nothing. And can't do nothing. So we are going for a short commercial break, viewers. But you know, before we go for that break, I had to highlight. Okay, cool. Now, however, I'm going to wrap up this. However, he added that Dr. Rowley failed to recognize that TNT is already a war zone through poor border control measures. Listen to this.
As is his habit, Dr. Rowley last evening accused the opposition leader, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, of wanting to militarize the country through her stand your ground proposal. What Dr. Rowley fails to recognize is the fact that Trinidad and Tobago is already a militarized war zone. Through poor border control measures, any criminal worth his salt has ready access to high-powered rifles.
So let me say this before I go for the break. Bandits has already started infiltrating, which means forcing entry into what? Judge and magistrate houses already. Yeah? A judge and a magistrate, both of them. Both of them. That is how far it reach. And nobody is saying nothing. Those in authority ain't saying nothing. So, Vinod, I love what I do, you know. Vinod, like I say, drop your car for me or drop my money for me. and I stop calling your name on TV and let the people know you're dropping money from me. But until that happens, I will continue doing what I'm doing. Narissa, darling, is that how you drop your card or you drop my money? One out of the two. Me I vex with all you know. I ain't vexed with all you know, but all you gonna be vexed with Saeed because of what I'm doing. When all you come and take the money, all you feel nice. You're happy. Now time to pay it back now. I had to get vexed with all for my own money. No, me I get vexed with all you know. I not getting vexed. I do what I accustomed doing. Raquel Sazano. Raquel, if you feel I vex with you, darling, me I vex with you, you know. You will get vexed with me. You borrow my money now and you vex with me now because you can't pay me back my money and you're failing to drop your X trail. Put back up the X trail. I wonder how your boss feeling now in the regiment. And how your co-workers and them feeling now. When they see you up on television, nobody never expected it, but you reach there. You want to take what is mine, I want to play running and hiding and ducking? No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that at all, at all, at all. The more you run and hide, is the more I go put it on television. It's on Facebook, it's running on YouTube, it's running on our program during the course of the day from 11:30 to 12:30. It's running. You think I vex? No, I not vex. I enjoy what I'm doing. Is you on the outside, people meeting and say, hey, all I take side money and all I want to pay is all they meeting. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to go to our public concerns night. We're going up in Manzalina when we come back.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Gruni Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and Licensed Moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back, viewers. I will tell you this, people just feel afraid to do what I'm doing, you know. Human beings, individuals, people, they feel side afraid to do what he's doing. Let me tell you something. You see what I'm doing here? I just do it to the uttermost best of my ability. When I do spiritual work for somebody, I just do it to the best and the fullest of my ability. I just practice what God gave me. I just put it to use. I just put it to use. I test in spirit. You want to play mad? I will show you what is madness. I will show you what is madness. So if you tell yourself, I'm afraid, So I afraid to pop all the pity and all of my son, all of some lawyer let out something, all of a sudden, let me tell you something. You and your lawyer going to court, and the marshal will tell you point blank, you owe the Mr. Gentleman money, yes. So what are you doing in front of me? Because he put up a picture on TV, and my lawyer says defamation of character. They will take the money from the man. Why didn't pay the man the money? I want you to understand, I have a high court lawyer, you know. She have, watch man now. She have some nice pants with some nice seam. And the jacket has some nice seam, I think, to go to court, you know. Oh, they don't feel afraid that. As I always say, I don't care if it's the president's daughter or son. I don't care if it's the prime minister's son or daughter. I don't care what family or what cousin or what mother, brother, sister, auntie, grandmother you have. Wait. It don't bother me. It don't bother me. I doing my thing. I doing my thing. Hey, if I have real spirit work, I could do it for them, you know. I'm telling you, you know. Crash and bounce up vehicle and write off all kind of thing, you know. But I wouldn't go down that road. No, God didn't give me a gift for that. He gave me a gift to help people. And when you rob me, they go see about you. They go see about you. I doing what I accustomed doing. Thank God, yes? Hey, you know what I thank God for? I just thank God for grace, you know. I just thank God for grace, you know. I just thank God for understanding. I just thank God for knowledge. I just thank God for wisdom. That is said knowledge is power. Not everybody has that, you know. Not everybody have common sense, you know. Not everybody. But nevertheless, a week after Minister of Works and Transport Rohan Sinanan visited the site to deliver an update on the damaged Manzalina-Mayaro roadway, residents and taxi drivers staged a protest blocking the main road. They stated that although equipment had moved into the area, no work was being done to improve the deplorable road, which has caused extensive damage to vehicles. So Trinidad and Tobago, the equipment went up, but from then to now, nothing has been done. Absolutely nothing. Since then, taxi drivers have staged several protests complaining about the bad condition of the temporary road. Last week, Sinanan visited the area saying that permanent roadway will be completed in 5 months. Up to now, villagers are saying nothing has been done. Nothing. It's sad, you know, it's sad. That's why I say promise and promise and promise. Empty promises. That is why I just always say, viewers, I will hold ministers accountable. You want to know why? They vouch to be in that position. Vote me and I will work for you. I will give you better road, better health care, better schooling. Did you all get that? Like I said, let me tell you something. Me and a racial fella, you know. I know for you and say I know for PNM. I am an individual in Trinidad and Tobago that stands my ground. I stand my ground. I stand my ground. I holding the government responsible for what they're doing. I side. That is why I decided to run this program. Real talk with Saieed Ali. You get no jokey tata talk here, you know. It's real thing again. It's facts. It's videos. It's pictures. It's voice notes. It's clips you're getting. The real deal. So hear this now. 300 electric bus and a transport hub are in the making for Central Trinidad, according to Minister in the Ministry of Works and Transport, Rishi Sukai. Now, I want to congratulate Rishi Sukai. We never had a topic discussing Rishi Sukai. So I think he recently became a minister in the Ministry of Works and Transport. So we just want to congratulate him on his position. He's a minister in the Ministry of Works and Transport. Now, Sukai explained that initial data collected by the ministry indicating that $150 million worth of product is lost annually because of traffic along the north and southbound lanes of the Uriah Butler Highway and the Sir Solomon Hochoy Highway. He said the Public Transport Service Corporation will be proceeding or procuring 300 electrical buses to serve communities in the hope of bringing some form of relief to commuters. The first phase of which is expected to roll off by the end of this year. Sukai claimed that while the UNC was in power, they did little to solve the traffic problem in Shogunas. He also claimed $10 million was squandered by UNC to construct a walkover near the Diwali Nagar that is only used once a year. All right? He added that several road rehabilitation programs were also scheduled to start soon. The Endeavour Road, Caroni Savannah Road, Caparo Valley, Brasso Road, and the Southern Main Road were listed for rehabilitation program. I don't want to say nothing yet. I don't want to say nothing yet. You know me, when I'm ready to talk, I just back it up with videos, video clips, voice note, pictures. So I wouldn't say anything. I just want to congratulate Rishi Sukai for the position that were offered unto him. He accepted. Let's give him some time and see the kind of progress coming out. His position. And then we would know who labeling who and who producing. So I guess in that. Persons are complaining about poor condition at the car park of the Mount Hope Maternity Hospital, which they say are riddled with numerous potholes. They are calling on the relevant authority to assist. So we're highlighting this again, viewers. We did it about a month back, and nothing has been done. Absolutely nothing. So this is the car park in Mount Hope, right? So I would be asking now the Minister of Health, or ministers in the Ministry of Health, managers, supervisors, project managers, hear something now. Or let's talk to the Ministry of Works and Transport now. And see if I could patch up these holes on them. Because it's looking rather stink on Terence the Alsing side. Rather stink and dirty. So I don't know if Terence the Alsing, you know, Terence love to come out and address all kind of things. So I don't know if Terence could come out and address potholes in his hospital's car park. Remember that man who said his hospitals, eh? My hospitals! Remember when COVID hit them? He bought my hospitals! I remember when he shared a tear? Lucky he sure didn't hear. So I don't know if he could reach out to Rohan. And when you start saying that it's my hospital, fix the damn car park. Because the car park belongs to your damn hospital. It's simple as that. You own the hospital, don't disown the car park, no? It's sad, man. It's like you have a jacket and you own the jacket and you own the pants. It's sad, eh? So viewers, we're going for a short commercial break. We have about 5 minutes left on our program again tonight. Vinod, I tell you, I will light you up. Let me tell you something now. Every 15 minutes, I point up all you know, from now to the rest of the August month, you know. Vinod and your car. Where your car, Vinod? You sell it? Eh? Where Vinod car? Director. You sleeping there, man? You take a nap? Vinod, where your car? You sell it? Hey, Vinod, I forgot to tell you. I know where the man living where you sell your car. Come back to me, the director. Vinod, I found out where the man living. Well, I sent Bailey Vinod. Hey, let me tell you something. That's why they say I doesn't rush to do things, you know. But when you hear start a mash corn, tell yourself I'm mashing corn, you know. Vinod, and nobody man living who bought the car. When my bailiff go down and take that car from that man Vinod. Let me tell you something. I hope your parents have money to buy a ticket for you, you know. I hope so, you know. I was lenient with all you. You understand? You know what's lenient? I mean, I give you your time. I was calm. I was patient with you. Yeah? And nobody man living Vinod. And when I get the car now, I go post it on television and let the public know, well, I get the car. And you and that owner, well, boy, I don't know what he taking from you. If it's your hand or your foot or taking all your house, I don't know what you and he go deal. I don't know. So, Narissa Mohammed, Hussein, Narissa, how you going, darling? Narissa, let me tell you something, eh? Here how stink I could be, darling. I could send bailiff with police every single night in all your house. Come back to me. Narissa, every single night for the rest of August, listen to me good and listen to me damn good. I want your friends and your family to tell you that if only you're hearing it. Right? I could send a bailiff, and bailiff is work with police. Every single night at your house, the address you give, for the rest of August month, Saieed could do that. You see just how Vinod was ducking and hiding, and I found out Vinod sell the car, and I found out where the man living who buy the car. Vinod, I didn't want to say nothing, you know. All the time I put you up. Today I found out where the man living. I found out where the man living today in El Socorro. Hey, Vinod, let me tell you something. I don't know how you are damn man going to make out, you know. I'm telling you my mind. Same thing with Raquel. Raquel, I could send a bailiff and a police in the army base or in Port of Spain where you have a place staying, and in Mayro every single night for the rest of August. You know what you call that? How you call that? That the bailiff and the police walking. Come back to me, director. That's how you call that. You know how you call that? Persistency. The bailiff moving with their police, and every single night they could go by all your house. The same address you use, they could go there. But you know what? I just be lenient. Let me tell you something. Money don't make me, you know. When I come into this world, with two hands open, you know. And the good Lord decided to say, you know what, Saieed Ali, you're going to be a spiritual person. We're going to give you a gift, and you see about human beings until the day you close your eye, or we pull you back from the world. God gave me everything I have, 17 hours a day. So you see, Raquel, just how you working, Saieed working, and Vinod is the same thing. Narissa, just how all are working, Saieed working. You understand? Let me tell you something, no matter shit and lawyer can't stop me from doing what I'm doing, you know. I license to do this. I license to do this. That's why I'm doing it bold and brave. And that's what I tell people, you come, you borrow your money. If you don't want Trinidad and Tobago know what you do what you have to do quietly. Wherever I use the mortgage, bring it, let me control it. Otherwise, when Trinidad and Tobago know what you're doing, that is make your way bad, not my way. Not my way. Now, we are out of time for tonight, viewers, but nevertheless, our rerun of this program is tomorrow, 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. I will be right back here for another live show with Real Talk with Saieed Ali on another night. Until we meet again, safe and sleep well.